Welcome to the Sherri Johnson Show, the podcast for real estate agents who are ready to stop chasing their next deal and start building a business that provides predictable and consistent monthly income to even double or even triple your income and sales production in less than a year. I'm Sherri Johnson, international real estate coach, speaker, consultant, and the creator of the exclusive Goldmine Pipeline strategy that's helped thousands of agents add over 6 figures to even 7 figures to their bottom line. If you're ready to generate more leads, crush your income goals, and finally play the long game, you're in the right place. Let's dig in. Other people that I'm working with, they don't have to move. They're in a house. They want to move into a larger home, maybe in the same school district. Mm-hmm. Their needs are not as immediate. And I show them houses, once every month or so. And they're looking for really a specific area. And so they're not as immediate as some of the other clients I work with who have to buy a house in the next 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And then you say to that person, where do you fall in that spectrum? Mm-hmm. That the spectrum of here and here. And they'll say to you, oh, we have time. And you say, what's going on in your life in the next 90 days? And they say, well, we're getting married, or I have a job change. Oh, I need to know these things. I need to know these things so I can better help you. So, saving the seller time and money is really the biggest, if you think about it, I can add tremendous value. People get in a listing appointment just from this line right here. I can save you time and money. And really remember that, and you'll get copies of this if you would like. There's a link that has all of these scripts and written out so that you don't have to literally have the exact words to say. But imagine saving someone time and money. And again, I don't want you to go to the listing appointment, by the way, and give away every secret you have about staging or your ideas for yielding the most amount. I want you to just use this to get the appointment. And then once you're there, be careful as to how much you're giving away, because of course you don't want to give them all of your knowledge and then have them list with someone else. So once you have the listing agreement, then you can really dive into all of your good advice that you have. And again, remember I can help in your home search process. That's really critical because, again, I'm going to go out and find you a home. And the best way that I can do that is to know what you currently live in. And people respond really well to this. They say to themselves, yeah, that makes sense. They actually say out loud, oh, that makes sense. You should come and see. No one's ever offered to come and see our house. Right. I mean, and you're really going to just add tremendous value. And whether they're working immediately and need you to start looking for a house, because so many times we discount the person who is just starting out and gathering information, right? And you might write something like this in your home buyer guide. Congratulations on your decision to move. I'm here to help you through all of the steps in the home buying process. It's a huge undertaking. You need my help. I'm invaluable to the process. And again, I work at your pace and your speed. So whether that's immediate or you're thinking about making this move down the road, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here and I want to earn your business. And people really respond well to the no pressure, just results line. Because again, someone who says they're not moving, by the way, for 6 months or 10 months or a year, if you stay in touch with them and put them on a pipeline list and nurture that lead, their plans change. And instead of being 10 months from now, they might move in 2 months. A C buyer turns into an A buyer sometimes overnight because their plans change. And if you're the one who's there, you'll maximize the opportunity. But take the pressure off. If they don't want to buy right now, that's okay. Put them on a pipeline, stay in touch with them, and you'll sell them a house maybe 6 or 8 months down the road. And I've had many people say to me, you were the only agent that kept in touch with us. Imagine that. And again, the other one is, I love this line. It's very presumptive. Between now and the time we actually list your home. Sounds like I'm listing their house, right? I may have a buyer for you, and we can do a creative showing. And they say, oh, that sounds good too. And again, another value added script, and this home buyer guide that I really would like you to create something, even if it's a couple of pages right now, and you just build it as you go. And again, remember, people want things that are free. If you offer a free home buyer guide to every buyer, you'll pick up a lot of business, especially in our social media campaigns. That's one of the big campaigns we do, is the free home buyer guide in my exclusive home buying program. So here are the handouts you'll get when at the end you'll receive a link that will direct you to a form. You fill that out and you get them immediately. As soon as you subscribe, these will be in your inbox and you're waiting for you. And again, these have maximizing your open house traffic and make $50,000 at your next open house. And, everyone says to me, those scripts are great. The value is there. I get it. How do I actually ask for the appointment? Because this is where we get a little bit, where we lack confidence. And you just have to have confidence in what you're saying and ask for the appointment right then. And I mean right then. Okay, you have a 90% success rate if you ask for it right then. You do not have to wait a day. In fact, if you wait, they may get picked up from somebody at another open house, right? And I've always said, you can tell people, I'll show you houses today at 4:00. I'm done with my open house, and I can even start showing you houses this afternoon. I had an agent do that. They said yes. They met at Starbucks at 4:15. She had scheduled some appointments. She sold them a house that was on a Sunday. She sold them the house on Tuesday.
Wow.
So you can ask for the appointment right then and even schedule them to go look at houses that same afternoon. You're dressed. You're working anyway. You might as well ask. The presumptive closing really works. And this is how I say it. And you never ask, when can I come or if I can come, or yes or no questions. When we want a yes or no answer, we ask them. But in this case, I urge you to say things like this. Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, now that I've shared with you all the reasons why I need to come over, I can save you time and money. I'd like to look at your home so I can see how you live and where you live. And also I may have a buyer. What would be better for you Thursday at 5 or Saturday at 10? Because I'm coming, right? So you have to just say it like, what's better for you Thursday at 5 or Saturday at 10? And give them one of two options. And then they'll look at each other and they'll say, oh, I guess Saturday at 10 works, or Thursday at 5. And, I think we get jammed up by not asking. We just think, I'll wait. And the best part about having this appointment, in my opinion, is that you're one step closer to closing the sales cycle. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get from meet someone in an open house and then sell them home or list their home. And so the only way you can do that is in that middle where you get an appointment. And so cementing the relationship is what happens when you go to someone's home. You're in their house. They've given you a tour, Deb, of their entire home, their master bedroom. You're a complete stranger, right? You sit at their kitchen table, you have water or tea. The dog that doesn't like anybody, or the cat rather, that doesn't like anybody, likes you. And you're building a relationship with these people. And now you're no longer just an email address in their inbox, right? Yeah. Because that's what we've become. So to me, if you're using any type of video emailing, which is just great, BombBomb is one that is great. You can send somebody this, hey, it was great meeting you, the open house. I'm looking forward to coming over Thursday at 5, and I'm going to bring my proven marketing strategy. Now, remember, you told these people you weren't coming to list it. You're coming to see it, and you're coming to help them with their list before they go to Home Depot. So it's a very aggressive way to get an appointment without being too pushy. So one of my best script lines is, it's either in your best financial interest or it's not in your best financial interest. And so if someone just cancels and I don't have an opportunity to talk to them in the cancellation process, that's not really fun because I can't overcome the objection of why we're canceling.
Right. Yeah.
So I would say, depending on what their motives are for canceling, like if I've already identified that these people have a motivation to sell, which is
Right.
also huge, I would say, gee, is that, why are we canceling? Is something, is there a family issue? Or I would say, what's the next time, I would resecure another appointment immediately.
Yeah, right.
During the cancellation. So that's always a tough one, depending on why they're canceling. I mean, if there's family emergency, obviously that makes sense. But there are times when, people, if they're not committed, one of the biggest scripts that I can, or strategies I can tell you is when people, we over feature and benefit people, and then we don't get their commitment. So we have to get a commitment through getting their, engaging with them and getting their buy-in to what we're saying. We were solving a problem. They have pain. We have the solution. We add value. We get hired. And if I get a yes from them, if I get them to say, and I'll say, is this in your best financial interest? Or, if we cancel, I've got a broker's open next week that this is the kickoff. We really need to put your house on the market. And people will say, okay, then come over. I'm just, they're stressed out. That when they think about selling a house, the first thing they think about is how stressful it is and the fact that they have to go clean that one room, that they've neglected.
If you like what you're hearing on this podcast, then you will absolutely love our coaching programs. Schedule your free 30-minute strategy call now at sherrijohnson.com and find out how our exclusive strategies can double or triple your income. I want to help you gain the confidence you need to compete, give you the tools you need to win, and help you build the team you need to succeed.
Thanks for tuning in to the Sherri Johnson Show. If today's episode gave you a breakthrough or an aha moment, please take action. And don't forget, you can grab your free download of the Sherri Johnson Goldmine Pipeline in the link below and start seeing results right away. Want even more personalized support? Book a free strategy call with our team or check out our coaching program starting at just $49 a month at sherrijohnson.com. Remember, it takes 5 contacts to get a yes, but with the right strategy, you can get there faster. Let's turn your potential into profits. I'm Sherri Johnson, and I'll see you next week.